Hey guys and gals, this is James here from Tour Physio Performance. I want to thank you all again for coming to visit us at the seminar. If you're getting these videos, it is exactly for that reason. You came to the seminar, we likely screened you and checked you out, and now we want to give you some things that you can work on for the things that you need to help you play better golf. If you're a golfer we saw this weekend with tight hips, these are drills for you. Tight hips can happen for a lot of reasons, from joint tightness to muscle tightness. What I want to go through today is if you're someone that we screened that had some tightness, or you know you have some hip tightness, I'm going to go through a series of drills that you can do from your own home. All you need is a few pieces of equipment to help loosen you up. Okay, so again, I'm going to give you 3 or 4 drills that you can do on a 10 or 15 minute basis regularly every morning to help loosen up your hips. Before we get into this, let's just talk about why this is important. This is most important for us as golfers, right? In terms of our trail hip, getting into our backswing, and our lead hip for righties, getting into your downswing. All right. If we also have a little restriction or tightness in the front of hips, that can lead to us having hard times in separating our lower body, right? Or kickstarting our downswing. So very essential that we move well from our hips to allow ourselves to get into good positions in our backswing. And the better hips move, the better positions we should be able to get to in our backswing to rotation, which can also create better backswing structure that can limit over the top and improve our sequencing, right? So there's lots of reasons why we at Tour Physio want your hip mobility to get better, from getting rid of back pain to limiting hip pain and stiffness, just helping you move better, get up and down on the floor, obviously tolerate sitting better, all of those things, right? And then from a golf standpoint, the obvious things that we just talked about. So number one, first drill I'm going to give you is a hip circle, which is going to be on one knee. We're going to go get your knee supported, knee, hip, shoulder, squeeze the glute, you get some stretch through the thighs, don't feel anything in the back. With hip circle as far as you can, big circle. As I push forward, I feel stretched in the front of my hip. I'm shooting 8 big circles one way, 8 big circles the other way. Again, this should be a stretch, no pain. You're doing both hips. All right, hip drill number 2 is what we call a rock back. It is great at opening up the hip and stretching the inner thigh. So we're going to have, again, knee on the pad. You're going to have foot out to the side. We're going to rock back. I feel nice big stretch in my groin here. I'm going to go 8 rock backs. You want to keep back in a fairly neutral position. Right, so you can see my back, fairly neutral position. Again, I want to go 8 rock backs on each hip. Drill number 3 is going to be something we call a hip rock back. So we're going to get into our right hip. So we're going to go again, pads across your right ankle over your left. Try to keep your back neutral. We sit back to the right glute. And I feel nice big stretch here. Okay, I'm going to rock out of it, rock into it. I should feel stretch only in my glute. Maybe a small stretch in your back, but mostly here. Kind of like holding for 5 to 10 seconds and then rocking back and getting through 5 to 8 on each hip. All right, so those are 3 quick ones. Number 4, a little bit trickier. Again, you got to set yourself up for this position. Make sure you feel comfortable. We're going to do a 90-90 hip position. For guys that have really tight hips, you might need 1 foam pad. You might need 2. You might need 3 foam pads. You're going to sit your left hip on that foam pad. You're going to sit nice and tall. You are going to lean forward until you feel stretch in this glute. So I feel a big stretch right here. And then what I'm going to do is push my knee into the ground, push myself back up, rock back in, push myself back up. I'm going to have you get through, again, someone's going to hold these stretches for 20 to 30 seconds and kind of rocking back into them. At least 3 sets on each side. Okay, stretch number, or active stretch number 5, is going to be what we call reverse clamshell. So that is actively moving your hip into rotation. You're going to need a pillow, a foam roller, something between the knees. You're going to squeeze the knees together. You're going to actively push your ankle up into the ceiling by rotating your knee to the ground. I want you to shoot for 15 reps on each side and get through again 2 to 3 sets. Once you have gone through this routine, right, so it's five exercises, I'm going to encourage you to make sure that we then feel like we're turning into our hip a little bit more. So once we've worked on it a little bit, we want to use it a little bit. So whether that's the club or not, actually turn into your left side and feel your glute. Turn into your right side and feel some stretch and pull. And just work on shifting and using what you've gained, right? That's really important. So there you have it. There are 5 drills for you to work on your hip rotation and get yourself moving. Again, none of these should be painful. If you have questions with any of this stuff, give us a buzz, and we'll be sure to take care of you. All right, my fellow golfers, if you've watched any of our mobility drills and they've been very helpful for you, yet you want to learn more or want to go through more of our strength and power tests and really figure out how you personally can hit the ball better, get faster, be in better sequence, more coordination, you name it. If you really want to get through the nitty gritty and get a more personalized approach, I'm going to encourage you to sign up for our complete performance assessment. Or if you're not close, find a professional that does something similar to the same extent that is able to help you. All right, take care. Have a great day, guys and gals. And we look forward to helping you currently with the stuff you're doing and obviously in the future.